Happy Monday. So, how is everybody's Monday? Mine was just another day in paradise. I don't really got nothing to complain about. It was just another old Monday. And it wasn't bad. I had a good day. Hope y'all had one too. So, tonight I am making, I don't even have it's just something I throw together, but I'm making, I guess you could call it a burrito bake. I've got about 2 pounds of hamburger meat. It's 80-20. And I'm cutting the onion up right now. And then I'm going to saute that. And then we're going to add some seasonings to it. And I've got my refried beans. And I've got some salsa. We're going to make a cheese sauce. So it's going to be really good. Right now I'm just cutting up an onion. I do have a glove on if y'all, and a Band-Aid. I cut the pea rooney out of my finger. And opening up a can. And thing won't quit bleeding. It ain't enough that I need to go to the doctor, but I am a big old wine bag when something happens like that. Anyways, I put on one of my grandbaby's dinosaur Band-Aid, and it's still bleeding through that, so I just put a glove on. I don't know. Hopefully it'll stop and I can change it out and then it'll be good, but either way, it is what it is. So anyways, let's cut up this onion and let's get this meat going on the stove. All right, guys, I got my meat and my onion pretty well cooked. I've already drained most of the grease. There's not hardly no grease left, so I'm going to add some pickled jalapenos. I think I did about 2. My finger quit bleeding, so now I just have a regular Band-Aid, so the world can continue. I'm going to live. All right, next we're going to add some stuff to this meat. I've got 1 pack of taco seasoning I'm going to add. I wanted 2, but I only had 1, so I'm going to do some seasonings too. So it'll be just fine. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of I can't even talk today, guys. Ground cumin. Okay, so we're going to do some ground cumin. Hold on a minute. Grandbaby's making noise. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of chili powder. Just a little bit. A little bit of paprika. Just the regular kind this time. And some garlic powder. We're going to do some garlic powder. Ain't nothing good if you don't put no garlic powder on it. All right. Next, I've got some Pace Restaurant mild recipe salsa. And I'm going to do about half of that. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to stir all this together. I don't want to I may add a touch of water, but I don't want to add a lot because I don't want a lot of liquid in this. So I'm just going to stir this up. Let me go get maybe 1/4 of a cup of water and add to this. Okay. I'm back. It smells amazing. I did end up adding 1/4 a cup of water to this. And now I've got a can of refried beans. We're going to add that to the meat. Good Lord, I didn't think that was ever going to come out. Okay. Now I'm just going to squash all this in here and get this nice and melted and cooked really good. And then we're going to start making our burritos, and then we're going to make our cheese sauce. Okay, guys. Sorry. I got my tortillas, that meat mixture. Let me show y'all. With those refried beans and all that seasoning. Oh, it was so good. Okay. I'm in rare form this afternoon. My husband may beat me before the evening's over. Okay, now I got my casserole dish. And what I'm doing now, I'm just folding them like I would for a burrito, and I'm putting it downsize like that. Okay, now I don't have a bigger casserole dish, so I'm gonna have to do 2 dishes. So we'll eat some tonight, and we'll have some tomorrow for lunch. And I'm not adding anything to these because, let me turn these seam side down. See, so there's these. I'm going to be pouring cheese over them and everything and baking them. So let me get my other one. And I actually have a bigger one, but, you know, I made that dessert last night, and it's still in it. So that's my only big casserole dish I've got. I had another big one, but I won't name any names, but my daughter Cheyenne took it, and I don't have it anymore. So, I really need some bigger casseroles. These are as big as I've got. It'll be all right, though. We'll make it work. All right. And any meat that's left, I may go ahead and just put it all around it, because we're basically going to be pulling it out anyways, putting it in our plate when it's all nice and bubbly anyways. Smells so good. And I'm going to put some sour cream on mine. Jeff won't eat sour cream, but I will. I like sour cream on mine. And then we're just putting these in here. And I like flour tortillas with mine. All right, so let me finish these, and then I'm going to bring you over to the stove, and we're going to make our cheese sticks. We're going to make our cheese sauce. All right, first things first, I'm melting 1 stick of butter. So we're going to get that melted. All right, next I'm going to add about 1/3 cup of flour. I may add a little bit more, we'll see. Yeah, I want just a little bit more, so let's do just a little bit more. Stir this. All right, that's better. Okay. There we go. So stir that for just a minute so it's nice and thick. Okay, now I'm going to start adding my milk. I've got some whole milk, and we're going to crank that up now and get that bubbling. And I'm just going to stir it. I'm actually, too, I've got some 2% milk. I'm going to add just some of it, too, just because I want it to be a little bit. I've got 2 pans I've got to do. Okay. So I'd say this is about 4 cups. All right, I'm just going to keep stirring this until it gets really thick. Okay, I'm going to add some pepper jack cheese. I'm going to save some, I'm going to put on top of them. And some Colby Jack cheese. And save some of that because I want to put that on top. Okay, I'm just going to stir this till this is nice and thick. I think I'm going to add just a touch of black pepper as well. Okay, I'm just going to stir this till it's thick, and then we're going to pour this over our burritos. Okay, now I'm just going to pour my cheese sauce over this, and then over my second pan. Okay, there we go. Now let's sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top. Got my oven on 350. We're going to bake it for about, I don't know, till it's all bubbly, and then we'll bring it out. Probably about 30 minutes. All right, guys. It is done. And I'm going to tell y'all, it smells amazing. And it is so hot right now. I'm just getting me a little piece so we can sample it. I need to let it set for a minute so it'll firm up, but we gotta know if it's good. Even though I've made this before, I know it's gonna be delicious, but mmm. 10 out of 10 on this one, guys. Make this. You won't be disappointed. It's so hot I'm burning my mouth. Delicious, delicious, delicious. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.